Welcome to WGS Studio Talks. My name is Bert Oliva. I'm your host for today, and I'm so excited to introduce to you our guest today, Kirk Jimenez.
Well, thank you for having me. You said you were excited. Not as excited as I am, Bert. Thanks for having me here.
I like the energy you bring to the table every single time.
Always, brother. Always. Got to do it.
So, Kirk, everyone wants to know, what does Kirk do?
You know what? That's a very simple question because right now I provide marketing and streaming distribution to people, products, and businesses who really want to grow and expand their brand.
Really? And how do you provide the service? What is it?
It's called XizzleTV, and it's a free app.
It's a free app?
Free smart TV app.
Where can we get this app?
Well, you can find it on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, and Samsung. And that's really the big benefit of what we do is we provide that smart TV distribution, modern day distribution on those 3 free apps that you can go download on your smart TV right now.
So let's say, for example, I can come to you, go to a smart TV, download the app. Like if I'm looking at a network.
Correct.
And then you're telling me that you can provide a show just for me?
Yep. And you know what? It's, let's name the big gorilla out there, and that's Netflix, right? That's the big popular one. We're like the Netflix for Latinos.
Strictly Spanish, or you were talking to me that it's a little different?
It's for Latinos. We make content for Latinos in English, and that's our niche. I decided to make television. Everyone says, oh, you found a great niche. No, I didn't find the niche. I am the niche. I'm a Latino. I'm a straight up immigrant, but I ingest all my media in English, in English.
The benefit of doing a show with you or on your station, what would that benefit be for someone that's watching?
Well, the big benefit is simple, and it's this. You get your own standalone show. So you don't get this little quick segment on someone else's show. You're going to get your own show with your own branding, your own messaging. That means you get your own thumbnail. So like in Netflix, you go to Netflix, there's a thumbnail, there's the name of the show. So you, on XizzleTV, if you get a standalone episode, will have your own thumbnail with your own headline.
So there are obviously different packages, right? Like you can say, well, I want to do a 15-minute segment, 30-minute, but there's no limits is what you're telling me.
There's no limits to his show. The longest one we've done so far is Elena Cardone, Grant Cardone's wife. She went 28 minutes because, it was a great interview. She had a lot to say, but there's no hard rule. We're not going to cut you off like if you would go to a regular TV station and they cut you off, at 2 minutes, 3 minutes? No, this is your segment. This is your episode. You can go as long as you want, and we're not going to cut you off. And if you want to do more than one episode, we have packages for that as well, a multi-episode. And that way you can go brag around town and brag around worldwide because, we're a worldwide network, that you have your own standalone streaming show. They're like, oh, where do you find the show? Download XizzleTV. You can watch your show.
So that's one of the benefits because I haven't heard of anybody else doing something like this. This is something different, right?
It is different. And this is not what I say. I've been told by a lot of people in the marketing industry that I'm kind of reimagining the way branding is being done in a streaming economy. Again, that's not what I say. That's what people in the field say, that I'm kind of reinventing marketing in a streaming economy.
Any final thoughts that you want to leave to the audience?
Final thoughts is I love telling stories, and I love telling your stories, and I love shining a positive spotlight on any, Latino, anyone brown, anyone black, because let's face it, regular media, they only want to put us on the air when they have a mugshot to go with it. And I'm going counterclockwise against that. And it's a counter movement towards positive media coverage. And that's my passion. My passion is to give our people, nuestra gente, positive media coverage about their stories, about their brands, about their businesses. So many of us are doing so many big things. This is our time now. It's the time to be Latino. I mean, it's so hot. They're co-opting our culture. Encanto proved that to me. We're being co-opted. Brown is where it's at. Latino is where it's at. Minorities are where it's at. And there's never been a time like right now to be able to tell your story and have it reach other people who identify with it, because they too are Latino or multicultural.
Nice. Really good. This is great. And this is why we have the show, because it's a studio talk, very short and precise, to get information like this to people so they know there are things like this available for them. So I want to thank you again for having you here. I want everyone here to get ready for the next studio talks. It's about who goes social, who to know, and where to go.